Hi, I'm Random Asterisk. Welcome to episode 3 of my new series where I review every MCU installment and share my opinions on them. Today, I will be reviewing Iron Man 2, 2010. Before we begin, I would like to thank Weekly Memes for collaborating with me on this video. I will leave a link to his channel in the description, so do check it out. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more reviews. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon, and get exclusive benefits for the price of $1. Do also watch my other MCU movie reviews if you haven't already, especially my Black Widow review, where I give my personal opinions on the movie. Now, let's get started. Iron Man 2 is the movie most people consider one of the worst in the MCU. It is definitely a letdown compared to its prequel in my opinion, and I feel that Marvel could have done better on this movie. This movie does have its fun and humorous moments, but it definitely also has a lot of flaws, and I'll explain all of them in this video. What I like about the movie are the CGI, and the acting. The CGI was even better than in the first Iron Man, and I feel that it is way beyond its time, and still holds up very well after 11 years. There was yet again another flawless performance from Robert Downey Jr., and the rest of the cast were good. I cannot imagine another actor other than Don Cheadle playing Rhodes, for example. This movie has quite a lot of humor, however the film overall has a balance of humor and action, which is great compared to other movies which failed at doing this. The action sequences are pretty good, however I wish there were more of them as the CGI in those scenes were awesome, as I said before. What I did not like about this movie was that there were too few action sequences, and they were either too short or very out of place. There are a total of only 2 action sequences between Iron Man and Whiplash. The first is in Monaco, which ended very quickly. The second, of course, was the final battle, which was quite anticlimactic in my opinion. The movie takes almost 30 minutes to get to that Monaco scene, and after which we have to wait almost the whole duration to get to the final battle, and there were very few action sequences in between. I feel that we should have seen more of Whiplash, especially in his own suit, because I feel that Whiplash could have been expanded a lot more. Speaking of Whiplash, the main antagonists of the film were also a letdown. Justin Hammer was a complete fool who did not know what he was doing, and as I said before, they could have done better with Whiplash. What I think they could have done was make Justin Hammer more like Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3, and be more charismatic. The storyline is quite choppy in this movie as well. There are massive plot holes which do not make sense at all, like how Whiplash was able to predict that Tony would participate in the race in Monaco. I also hate Tony and Pepper's relationship in this movie, as they just seem to be arguing constantly throughout the movie. Other than that, there are also some really weird things that come out of nowhere, like Ivan's obsession with his bird and the ex-wife, which do not add to the plot at all. This movie does introduce Natasha or Black Widow, and I feel that they did a mediocre job at doing this. They could have probably introduced some of her backstory or past in the Red Room. Overall, Iron Man 2 was a somewhat fun but mediocre movie with a lot of things that just don't make sense. It was a slight letdown to Iron Man 1, but I still do enjoy watching it. For this movie, I will rate it 7 out of 10. Before I end off, I would like to share what Weekly Memes thinks about this movie. Weekly Memes says, I personally give it a 7.3 out of 10. I personally didn't like the fact Terrence Howard was replaced with Don Cheadle. The bad guy was quite forgettable and the subplot was lame. The good parts were the CGI and action scenes. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more reviews. Also, thanks to Weekly Memes again for collaborating with me on this video. I apologize if this video was shorter than usual, but I will talk more about this movie in my Iron Man 2 video essay, which is coming soon. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.